So I have been playing Neomonsters for 8 years? And Crystal Worms came out 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and they have been in my main PvP team since then. The ending has changed, but it has always been Crystal Worms, right? And for years, I've been asking for a Crystal Worms legendary. I can't remember if I actually made a video, but I designed one. I had a whole moveset and everything, and I never thought the day would come. But here it is. Crystal Worm Legendary, Calamitas. This is crazy. This is game-changing. This is unbelievable. I haven't looked at his moveset yet. I wanted to record because I want to predict his moveset and see how close it was to what I thought it was. But I've been asking for this for years, and finally we got it. When this update dropped, right, and there were balance changes that were that changed the Crystal Worms. What did they do? They made Viritus have Healing Revenge, right? They made Perpius have Ascension, and they made Flavus have Healing. I was like, why? I still don't fully understand why. Maybe it has something to do with Calamitas, but I was like, why are they changing the Crystal Worms? And it's because of this. So we're going to open the Fortune Shrine, and then I am hatching eggs until I get this legendary. I don't care how many gems it takes me. There's no question. I am, 611, whatever. But I am opening eggs until I get this new legendary. I haven't even looked at the Mythic. I really don't care about the Mythic unless maybe she's good. But let's see. Crystal Worm, Calamitas. This is crazy. Okay, crazy defense, super slow speed. Bloodlust, Crystal Worm Rebirth Accelerate. Sacrifice a friendly Crystal Worm monster, except the user, revives it next in line, and then reduces the second cost of this monster by, so it kills the Crystal Worm, summons it back. Void Union Slash. Does critical damage. Void Union Slash. Okay. So that's still going to be, that's going to be 255 plus 9, and then it'll be 127. So Void Slash, 127 seconds after a Feast Accelerate. Targets one, kills the chosen monster and summons one random Crystal Worm to your team. If the target is defeated by the attack, this revenge guest as you get all of its have fast as this monster's first turn. So it immediately kills the chosen monster. So you can kill off one of your own or one of the enemy. So basically, first turn, you Rebirth Accelerate, and then for 130 seconds, you can kill one of theirs or one of yours, and it summons a Crystal Worm to your team. Crystal Buffet. It serves itself as free food for its babies. This monster will not die from the effect of Crystal Worm Feast Accelerate? What? Additionally, if there's another friendly Crystal Worm monster, except this monster gains a shield that never breaks. Oh my gosh. Crystal Protection EX. Immune to stun. Has camouflage. Stun immune, camouflage. While this monster is on the bit, all other allied Crystal Worms will have passive skill auto taunt, which have a 40. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be it's like Kaiser. It's like Elfin Dragon Kaiser. So first turn, you accelerate, and that's like a 4. Oh, I guess with seconds reduction, it would be like a 42 seconds. So you still have to skip a little bit more before crystallize. But then he's got Bloodlust. He's got stun immunity, camouflage, and he gives all other Crystal Worms auto taunt with Void Union Slash. That's crazy. This guy's awesome. I mean, wow. Let's hatch. I guess we should look at the Mythic. Selcat, let's see. High defense, 68 speed, pretty fast. Venom double, Kinsler, exacting sting. Deals critical damage if the chosen enemy is poisoned. So it's like focus Poison Eater. Sure. Venom Repulse. It swaps the monster with it. Cannot be used if there are... This skill can only be used if there are no poisoned enemy monsters on the battlefield. Interesting. So it's like a faster Repulse. Siphon Cure. This skill removes poison and sleep from all teammates and fully heals your team when at least one ally monster is poisoned. Well, that's pretty good. A full heal Purify. Like Purifying Mist, but full heal. Instant Detox Stun. Auto Poison All. Bunch of defense boost by 100%. If attack. So she doesn't seem that good. Maybe Venom Repulse is what makes her good, but what about second form? Exacting Sting, 160 seconds is rough, 100 second Venom Repulse, 130 second full heal, Hardened Carapace, Auto Poison All. I don't know. I don't see it, but we are hatching until we get this Crystal Worm Legendary. No question about it. Just give it to me right off the bat. First egg, let's just do it. Okay, no Legendary. That's fine. Featured rates. My anniversary hatching was so bad this year. My Legendary odds were so bad. There's a Mythic. It's probably Selcat. Whatever. Okay. Or somebody new, probably her. It would make the most sense. Like I said, I don't think she's that great. Yeah, okay. Whatever, sure. I'll always take a new mythic. That's great, but I like need this legendary. Y'all don't understand. I need this legendary. Let's just do the skip. We got another shard of her? Are you kidding? I need this legendary. Okay, not what I'm looking for. We got two that aren't the one that I'm looking for. Give me Crystal Worm Calamitas. Oh, huge. Okay. This has to be it, right? Because what else could it be? Unless it's like some rando. Let's go, dude. Crystal Worm Legendary. Wow. This guy's going to be like an instant train, like instant +9. And we got a Penguinator shard too. Do I go for Geisthorn? I really like don't think Geisthorn is good. Like all his moves cost way too many seconds, right? Yeah, I think we just end it here. I think this is the end. I think that's it. I think we just got Selket and the Crystal Worm Legendary. Wow. Well, there we go. My prayers have finally been answered. I thought it would never happen, but here we are. So we'll 100% be making a team with this guy. Can't wait. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And of course, by next video, I mean right now. So we got so many matches of me and Crystal Worm Calamitas. This first one I'm including is, of course, me mirror matching him immediately. So I lose him to a counter slash immediately. And he's crazy. The auto taunt makes the Crystal Worm, like the mirror matchup a little weird, because you know, you might accidentally Venom Breaker Flavis, and then what do, right? There, he makes the odd mistake of not accelerating with Calamitas. You never want to use an unaccelerated move because he's not one you can get rid of, which is an interesting thing. I don't know if we've ever had a monster that, like, cannot be removed from the battlefield without, like, actually killing it. And, you know, I think, like, something with Unmovable or something whatever, but those can be cannibalized. But this can't, right? Because of the crystal bond or whatever. So just an interesting little factoid about Calamitas. I think I'm right about that he's the only monster that like cannot be removed without the battlefield, from the battlefield in any way except by dying. But anyway, let's talk about the match. So there I shapeshift the Centurion to get that stunning entrance, give myself a little more time for my worms to get some turns here. We've got 2 Blood Fury worms charged, you know, sweeping through his team easy. Haneri's not going to do much because I've got the stun protection. His Carmila's not on Vigor range or Confident Strike range, so she has to Blood Drain, which she does. Calamitas could, I don't know, crystallize, which he goes for. But, you know, as I just said, that puts him 270 seconds out of play. He can't do anything else. So he's down to his last couple monsters. I lose the Corellius there and the Perpius. Cyclophina, there's no way she can come back from this like her alone. I've seen some crazy Cyclophina comebacks. This is not one of them. And we just wrap up Calamitas here, do the Soul Missile, and there we go. That wraps up this first battle. And the second one up against AGD Miracle. It's a pretty scary front line, not gonna lie. Regalian, sometimes scary. Against worms, not really. I guess Seal is kind of bad, but then I can just feast him, right? That's what makes Charybdia and Obsidia really bad with Suffocate and Bind, is then the Crystal Worm can't be targeted, so you're just stuck with like a 200-second whatever, which is pretty bad. So there I feast the Flavis. Eevee is increasing the seconds as they enter, but that kind of doesn't matter for Crystal Worms because they can just feast it off. Yeah, it becomes like an 80-second feast, but that's really no big deal. She's deciding who to go for and decides to just do the appetizer. I found that Eevee is, I kind of like playing Crystal Worms against her because if she does seeding, then I can just feast accelerate that Crystal Worm that she used it on, and then she just dies because she can't target it with Table Fee or however, whatever the names of the moves are. You know how Eevee works. So there, that's what I did. That's why his Eevee just died there. I've got a bunch of Crystal Worms super out of play, including Calamitas, which is unfortunate. Wraith Captain could go for the Dream Hunt. I would do the clone, though. Or maybe try to put Veritas to sleep, which he does and succeeds at, which is unfortunate. And then I lose both of them to Lure Lily. So now I have a Calamitas left with no other worm on the battlefield, which is pretty bad because he's not accelerated. The exact thing I was trying to say to avoid earlier. But whatever, we power through. I Fatal Sleep the Wraith Captain because I see I'm going to get a turn before Regalian and he doesn't have a way to kill my Yukihime. Now that I say that, I think she has Yeah, Blood Scream charged, which she uses and kills my Yukihime, but doesn't matter. Wraith Captain's still going to die because he doesn't have any way to purify it. I do the Void Duel Slayer Bane, puts Lure Lily down a little bit, brings in the Selene. Oh, Calamitas is accelerated, which is great. So I go for the Crystallize, summon one more Crystal Worm next in line in case I need another Accelerate. I probably won't, but the Crystallize is just an easy kill anyway. Now he's got the Eternal Shield. Tenguko can't do much, goes for the Stealth Bane, and it gets blocked by Roseus. I'm free to now Desperate Shield, right? Yeah, perfect. And now I've got the Bloodlust charged. Roseus, I decide to just feast him, get him accelerated, so I can use a Fast Breaker soon. Earthquake actually kills Tenguko there with Element Boost, and so I don't even need to worry about doing a breaker. I can just charge Roseus and win the game. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Crazy that we have a Crystal Worm Legendary now. Look forward to more videos on him. I will keep using him. He's so much fun. He's so awesome. I cannot believe they added this. I'm so happy that they did. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.